Now this is really dirty and I can get to more of it now that it's off. So I'm using some simple green in a little container and this brush. I'm gonna clean it all up like brand new. Looks pretty good. Now that I got it all cleaned up, I can see it's got some rust on it. Here, there's a spot there and a lot here. So at these ends, I know that's where they fail. So I'm going to take my time and sand this, and then I'm going to spray it with some of this Rust-Oleum, something here, just to give it a coat and help it a little bit in the rust areas. Got most of the rust knocked off. Not trying to be perfect, but most of it. And now I'm going to spray it black paint, probably 2 coats with an hour in between or 2 hours in between. Let it dry overnight. This is what I used for the paper, sandpaper. And this is what I'm using. Stops rust. Black. It's the next morning and I got 2 coats of paint on last night. Looks really nice. This is something you wouldn't get at most mechanics. Take the time to do this and maybe it'll add years to this. And I realized when I did that I want to get this other one off as soon as possible, and that I had banged up this one, and also this factory nut came off, and I got a new nut at the hardware store, but I want to grind this down flat and then put a couple coats of paint on this and let this all dry for a couple days and get hard before I put it back together. But also I still have this to get off, which might require some cutting, who knows, and this to get off. And I decided the car's been in here a while, so I put the battery tender on there just to be good there. And also wanted to point out that there's no differential fluid in there, so I left myself a note. Even when I do put it in and drive it out of here, I want to go on level surface and check it again. Something you could forget driving around with nothing in there.